to an illiterate man in the desert, it's got no contradictions. There's not one contradiction. It tells me scientific facts which have been proven today. It tells you how the baby evolves in the stomach. It tells you that we created you in 3 folds of darkness. Today we know the mother in the womb has 3 folds of darkness: the abdomen, the placenta. I don't want to say something out of context.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the abdomen, the womb, and the placenta. The baby, 3 folds of darkness. So this makes me say, oh, you understand what I'm saying? So that's on the tip. It tells me 30 years ago, 4 years ago, no, say 100 years ago, what's that scientist's name? Hubble. Yeah, he come up with the Big Bang theory, right? He started it. He started the expansion of the universe.
He found some evidence for it.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah. Science is never wrong. When it's proven fact, it's never wrong. Now they said they shine a laser at the universe, and when they come back, they found that the universe is expanding. Right? Everything must have been one. Now this was 100 years ago. This was yesterday. So when I was going through the Quran, and they believe every living thing made from water. That's why on Mars they check for water. Water is the main source of life. They don't check for heat, they check for water. But this was 100 years ago found by scientists. Well, the Quran tells us that 1,460 years ago. It tells us, do these disbelievers not see that the heavens and earth were joined together, and we crossed them asunder, and we made from water every living thing. Like, for me, this is, it's not talking to the prophets. What could a man in the desert know about every living thing made from water? You know what I'm saying?
Basically, you're saying that because the Quran is so scientifically accurate,
science, yes.
before science, that's why you believe it.
Yeah, there's a proof to be sure.
Okay, so it could be shown that there's scientific claims in the Quran which are proven wrong. Would you then abandon the Quran?
No, yeah, it's this scientific which have been proven clear cut wrong. The Quran says we created plants in pairs. You know the plant is male and female. Even some of them they say it's bisexual, but they know it's male and female. Did you know that?
Yeah.
What does a man in the desert where there's no plants? Do you understand where I'm trying to come from? He's a man from Arabia, he didn't even read it right, no plants. It says and we created for them as protected ceiling to protect them. We know today we have the ozone layer we protect it. There's so many where I could start from. It's just, I know in the life of the Prophet Muhammad, the furthest he travelled was Syria. Correct? Well, you might not know. But the furthest he travelled was Syria. So that's, you know the world map. Today, you know, in Alaska, there is a river. One is sweet, one is salt, and they meet. The Quran tells us that he has released 2 seas meeting side by side. Between them is a barrier. Like, when I know about the life, it's not something I blindly follow. When I know this man never traveled there, you know where Arabia is, Alaska, the other side, before America was even discovered. Do you understand where I'm?
No, you're putting a lot of claims for the Quran.
No, it's not a claim.
It's not a claim. Okay, whatever you want to call it.
Who discovered America, for example?
I have no idea.
Some people say it was 1910 it was discovered, and Christopher Columbus obviously sailed and found it. This is after the Prophet, so the Prophet couldn't have gone to America. Like all the scientific claims, they're not scientific claims. They used to be claims, but they've been proven accurate. So that's what for me.
Okay, but
if someone proves me that is a clear-cut scientific wrong, I'm ready to shave my beard.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. I'm not going to go there because I don't want you to lose your beard, you know. Maybe you need that beard to keep your face warm, you know. But
I can't wait to shave it.
you know, what about other people who are equally wedded to their own religions, you know, and they can make these claims that their religion is also proven. They can say they'll say it's proven, you know. So how is it that they're so adamant about their religion? You know,
because they blindly follow. Like I'm talking about personally, when I look at a scientific view, I look from a non-Muslim source.
yes?
I don't look at a Muslim source because that's kind of, you understand what I'm saying?
Alright.
I understand. Like there's some things which don't need explain. Like for the Bible, when I was reading it, it said, "And God holds the earth in the four corners of the world and shook them. The earth has pillars." So we tell you the earth is like a table. Like God created two lights. One light for the one greater light for the day, one greater light for the night. But the Quran tells me, "Blessed is He who has created the sun and the moon, a luminous light." Like, do you understand what I'm saying? I don't blindly follow. That's why I try to. Alex, I've read the Bible. This is the Jewish books are not. They think that they're chosen, this and that. So I was trying to go relevance.
They believe in what it says in their holy books, and which claims all these other things that you say, and that's why they believe it. That's why they believe what they believe, because that's what it says in their holy books. So,
like what did?
All right. So if you're saying that it needs evidence,
everything needs evidence. Allah says in the Quran, when you discuss or dialogue, that's a bayan.
how much of your belief is based on evidence and how much is based on belief, faith? So how much of it, if you had to put it on a pie chart, where would you put evidence and faith in your?
Obviously, the evidence boosts the faith. Do you understand where I'm coming from? First you start off like, when I first started practicing, okay, I knew this and that, blah blah blah. So every time I was searching, like I started off with belief. Okay, I believe this. Blah, 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 blah. Every time I was reading, I'm searching. Every scientific evidence that was coming, I'm backing it up. It was boosting my faith. Do you understand what I'm saying?
All right. So the faith comes first, and then belief, faith, whatever you want, and then you have scientific evidence, which is now backing up what you believe. That's what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. That's fair enough. So.
I've always promised myself.
Yeah.
If there's any clear-cut contradiction,
right.
Clear-cut mistakes,
You'll review.
I search. I'm not blind.
Okay.
I every time I look for a mistake, I get rewarded for no mistake. You understand where I'm trying to come from?
All right.
That's why.
All right. Well, I could give you some mistakes to go and look at, but
please.
Oh, you want? You're very interested. Okay. Then, first of all, answer this question. Where does the sun rise and where does it set?
That depends which part of the earth you look for. Allah says in the Quran, He is the Lord of the two sunsets and the two sunrises.
Alright.
So when the sun sets here, it's actually rising in another part of the world.
Okay.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
Alright.
So Allah says, the Lord, the Lord of the two sunsets and the two sunrises.
Okay.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
So I want you to just go to the Quran.
Which chapter? Which verse?
Surah 1886.
1886.
Yeah. And check out what it says about where the sun sets.
Okay, Surah 1886. Yeah, I know exactly what verse you're talking about. And he came upon as the sun where it was setting on a murky water. No. But you see, our scholars here, you see Islam here, it's not like the Bible. We don't have one book. We have Usul al-Fiqh, al-Nuzul. We have to understand the Quran. We need to have two scientific degrees in al-Nuzul, in revelation, and general meaning or topic meaning. Now the scholar said this has two meanings. It could mean he emerged into a place where the sun was sun setting in a place like lava. But obviously there's lava and the sun is setting. You understand where I'm coming from? Like when you look into the ocean, the sun's not setting into the water. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Of course,
yeah. So he reached to a point in the earth where it was like muddy, hot water. Some scientific. Now our scientific scholar says it doesn't mean the son was sitting in the lover. The son wasn't sitting in the lover. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Well, I understand your interpretation, but it doesn't say that.
Yeah,
what you're
yes,
saying.
yes, but
It doesn't say that. It says something else.
No.
So
The
I
Quran
accept
says,
what you said.
No, of course, I know. But that's the thing about the
what it
Quran.
says.
It's not, you don't just read something and take it out. Like, for example, it says, and kill the disbelievers where you find them, wherever you may find them. Now, if I just take that out of a book and believe it, I'm going to do what these horrific, disgusting people are doing, attacking innocent people. But if I look at the next verse on that, and look at it, who are the disbelievers? Like, no, I'm not trying to show you, I'm just showing you. Who are the disbelievers? He's talking about the people who drove the Prophet out of their homeland. After what that was revealed to them, they never went and attacked the Christians in Abyssinia or that. They went to Mecca, their own people who attacked them. Do you understand where I'm trying to come from?
Okay.
The Quran needs to be interpreted. It's not just something I pick up, bang, 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 and take my own. We don't do this. The